Well, I finished my shoes. Took some time, but that's okay. I like them. They are not my original design. This is my original design. I don't know if you can see that very well. But as you can see, there's 2 teacups on the base of the heel, and then we have, this is supposed to be lace. We have a piece of armor down here, and then we have the eat me things over here. Eat me and drink me. I didn't put any drink me on these ones, I just put eat me. This concept design led me to this, but I really like these ones better.
Well, let's go and I'll show you how I made them. I started out cutting out little pieces of paper that said eat me, and then I glued them to scrapbook paper, and then I cut them out again. And that's how I got the little pieces of eat me that I'm gluing to the shoes. Then I spent hours modge podging them to the heels. The process of modge podging the little eat me signs to the heels was honestly the easiest part of the whole project, because it was about the least messiest, and even though it took the most amount of time, I had like breaks in between because I did have to let them dry and stuff. So for heel number 2, I decided to add a few more gold pieces and a few less green. My whole idea of the shoes were trying to make them the same but different at the same time.
Pretend I'll take a stand until the end. I'll get by. I'll survive. When the world's crashing down, when I fall and hit the my friends don't walk there on.
Alright, to the edges I bought some super glue, and I'm just going around to the little areas that were still popping up even after being modge podged a bunch of times, and I'm just trying to stick them down with the super glue. Most areas worked really well for this, except for the toe area of the shoe, which I decided to cover up later with something else. And now we get to the worst part of the project, which is the glitter. This, honestly, if I were to make these shoes again, I would not do. Because not only did it take so much time, but it was really a mess, and glitter got all over my hands, and it was super glued to me, and it was awful. But it did look good on the shoe. So, all in all, it was a success.
Doctor, please listen. My brain is scattered. You can be Alice, I'll be the Mad Hatter. I'm peeling the skin off.
Alright, so do you remember the original concept design? Well, this is when it took a twist, because I dropped a teacup.
I'm nuts, baby, I'm mad. The craziest friend that you've ever had. You think I'm psycho, you think I'm
Alright, so now I'm just hot gluing the teacup shards to the shoe. I'm trying to make sure that there are no sharp teacup shards where my foot will be coming out of the shoe, because I don't want to be cut and I still want to be comfortable. But I'm just trying to make sure they're nicely placed and all that. And for the most part, it worked out pretty well.
all the best people are. And I think you're crazy too. I know you're gone. It's probably the reason that we get along. Nuts, baby, I'm mad. The craziest friend that you've ever had. You think I'm psycho, you think I'm gone. Tell the psychiatrist something is wrong. Over the bed, entirely bonkers. You like me best when I'm off my rocker. Tell you a secret.
For shoe number 2, I started with the heel again because I wanted to put the handle of the teacup on the heel. But I decided that one piece was too big and I had to break it again. So this heel had a lot more smaller pieces than the other one. And I do like how the handle turned out because that handle was broken and the other one was perfectly intact.
People are.
Well, hello there, it's me with how it's gonna be. Settle down and listen up good. The old hatter is gone, but the hat must go on. Worn by me, is that understood? So shut up and toe the line while I redefine how this all will be mine. I have a dream.
My finished shoes, and I would like to stress that they are very comfortable because there are no sharp edges up towards my feet. And I would also like to say that I'm only wearing these shoes for pictures and the masquerade. I'm not going to be wearing them all day at Anime Milwaukee, and I will definitely be wearing flats. But I love the shatteredness of the teacup, even though that wasn't my original design, because it reminds me of how crazy the Mad Hatter is and how crazy his mind is, and of the internal tea party they had while they were waiting for Alice to return. So I think it worked out pretty well, and I really like them.
I am where you belong, the right kind of wrong, and I'll still be going real strong. The bottom line is everything will be fine. As all the planets align, it's gonna be so divine. When all of this will be fine.
Well, I'm gonna go edit this and buy some chicken wings 'cause I'm starving.